What's going on, raw food lovers? It's Jin, the founder of the Healing Junction and the Raw Reset. If you're new to my wellness channel, welcome. You're so welcome here. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much. You make me so happy. I'm so happy you're with me. And for today's topic, we'll be talking about obesity. And this is actually really near and dear to my heart because as a child, as a teen, even throughout my 20s, I struggled with this. And before I get into this topic and the therapy plans for this, I just want to say that I am at Nature's Signature inside Metro in the stockyards in Toronto today, and it's very exciting. They're celebrating their 25th year as a family-run holistic retailer. And now this is the husband and wife. This is Sanjeev. He's the founder of Nature Source and Nature's Signature. Him and his family have made this beautiful business, and actually it's so refreshing to see that Metro brings them on in, you know. So next to the pharmacy is the more naturopathy section. So that's so fun. They're also not only just in Ontario, also in Ottawa, and at Metro now they actually removed all plastic bags. So I'm just really excited to be here today. Without further ado, let's dive into today's topic, shall we? This is actually really not the best way to approach it, but when I was young, my mom goes, "Oh, don't worry, if you still have this problem when you're older, I'll just get you liposuction." So yeah, like we kind of were taught by some of the people around us that we weren't good enough because maybe we had this extra weight, which I know is actually waste. At the time though, you think there's something wrong with you. You think, oh, I'm not lovable because I don't have the perfect body that the media shows me, and now finally our culture is learning to love and accept all bodies, and really women's bodies, like, just really honoring, but all genders, yeah? So with obesity, there's a lot that can be done, and it's very lovely to start with that self-love and that acceptance, proper and healthy body image. And then as an alkaline health coach, certified detox specialist, I like to tell you what you can do now, give you these tools of action steps that you can get some results, and also to explain a little bit before I dive into the action steps of why it is there's excess weight. So really it's just waste. Acids and toxins need to be neutralized. These are highly corrosive in chemistry. These are hot, inflammatory. So the body actually, in an effort to protect itself, which it's always doing, the body truly is the healer. We just need to support it. It always wants to thrive and survive. So the body takes fat and water and actually encapsulates. So if you have an acid, the fat and the water actually just neutralize. They're there to dilute the corrosive, the hot, the heat of this acid. So now that you know that if you get rid of the acids and toxins, your body will naturally remove that excess water and fat, and you'll lose weight, or as I call it more accurately, waste. So what needs to be avoided? You need to start avoiding the acids, especially from the diet. You have to ask yourself, where am I getting these acids? What you eat, drink, breathe, and put on your skin is how you bring the outside chemistry in. And if you want to learn more about this topic, check out my series, Alkalize to Detox and Regenerate. And for now, I'm going to stay very specific to these therapy plans that I work with as a coach. I don't want to make the video too long. So what needs to be avoided in terms of the diet are your milks from cows and goats. Goats are a little bit more tolerated. Still, we want to kind of get off all dairy, apart from butter and cream, which actually you can do because they're more neutral in chemistry. They're not so acidic. So you can actually take like whipping cream and just take a little bits of this stuff, not too much. We still, if you follow my series, you'll know the body heals optimally on low fat and low protein, high carbohydrates from fruits and veggies. I won't get into all of that here on this one video. You can check back my previous content for that, and join us in the Raw Reset private group on Facebook. I'll put the link below. You'll learn more there. So meat and meat products. So any confectionery, they call this is my German teacher, you know. Avoid meat, any animal flesh, any sweet beverages, colas, you know, pops, any of these carbonated drinks. The carbonation is carbonic acid. They usually have a lot of sugars that are not the proper sugars, like those found in fruits and vegetables. Salt I would definitely avoid. You can do some alternatives like cordyceps mushroom powder is nice and salty. Turmeric is a great salt substitute. Seaweeds, if you don't mind the flavor, are very, very good for the thyroid as well as being salty. Or if you absolutely need a little bit of salt, there's the Herbamer from Germany, which is sea salt and lots of herbs. So you don't end up overusing too much salt because it's got the herbs in there, and or a little bit of sea salt. Really getting off the common salts, okay? Even Himalayan salts are acidic, so don't use those. Sea salts are alkaline. Himalayan or Himalayan are only 6.3 pH, so anything under 7 is acidic, so avoid those pink salts. You need to avoid deodorants and antiperspirants. These are toxins that the body sees as acids. Industrial made citric acid, sweeteners, and glutamates. Fast food and pre-prepared meals. So make your food at home, you know, the wholesome meal is always the best. Get into alkaline body care and alkaline body cleansing. So you can look at my website, thehealingjunction.ca, and learn a little bit about these alkaline stockings you can wear every night using the AlkaBath Salts that, if you follow my work, you know I'm quite into. And once you get using these salts, you will use them for your lifetime, I promise you. You can pretty much access them all over the world. There's alkaline cuffs you can wear. So the cuffs you wear just on the forearms or the shins, and you can go about your day. These stockings you wear to sleep at night. Actually, Miss Germany used them successfully to remove cellulite. I remember that from my early 30s when I was in Germany training as an alkaline coach. So you need to be soaking your feet in these AlkaBath salts as often as possible. I like to recommend minimum 30 minutes, but ideally an hour to an hour and a half. Keeping a hot water, like a kettle nearby, just removing your feet and being very careful when you have to add more hot water because the temperature does cool quite a bit. Alkaline full baths at least 3 times a week, 30 to 90 minutes long as well. Alkaline liver and kidney wraps once a week. So I can show you how to do those body wraps, you know, to go over the liver and the kidneys. So just let me know. Send me a DM or send me an email. Contact us through the Healing Junction website, and I can talk to you more about that. And regular dry and wet brushing in the direction of elimination. So if you need the proper direction in which to brush, I'll just pop the link below, and you can learn how to properly brush towards these areas of elimination. The alkaline diet is going to be super important. You're going to need to have an abundance of fresh vegetables, salads, herbs, and sprouts. Eating a very whole food vegetarian diet, but not even really vegetarian, because vegetarians tend to eat quite unhealthy too, where they're eating so much rice and starch. Definitely want to be eating gluten-free if you're eating grains, and there are some more alkalizing grains like your amaranth, buckwheat, millet that you can kind of opt for if you really do need some of those now and then. Quinoa as well, just rinsing it very good. Ginger is a wonderful herb to add to your diet. It's very alkalizing and easy to integrate into many different menus. And with vegetable oils, being very mindful, especially if you're cooking. We don't really like a lot of cooked refined oils. You want to have an abundance of superfoods, so maybe there's a moringa powder, an alfalfa powder, something like this, bee pollen, any of the bee products, bee propolis, things like this would be highly supportive. 3 cups of AlkaHerb tea daily, so increase the quantity slowly and try to get to a liter a day. I like to have at least a cup in the morning and a cup at night. And we only drink water to thirst. So when we're eating a lot of fruits, berries, and melons, as you'll learn from my work, you will find that you're already hydrated. Even cucumber, you know, raw, red, yellow, orange, bell pepper, you will get all your water from there. It's actually organic, vital water that the plant has taken from the rain and converted. So this would be the best way to be hydrated. So only drink water to thirst. And other measures are just moderate aerobic exercise, so getting your lymph moving. I do have a series you can check out that I've done previously, how to move your lymph, here on my wellness channel on YouTube. You can explore enemas using AlkaHerb tea. It's much healthier than a coffee enema, which can be too stimulating. And this is very alkaline, whereas coffee is highly acidic. Abstain from using any birth control for those of you, those females who might be considering that on their journey. This is highly toxic and definitely to be avoided. And you can think about some lymphatic massage and some steam and like sweating. So those are the therapy plans as originally taught by Dr. Peter Jentschura for the most part. I did add 1 or 2 different things. Thank you. If you've not checked out his book, Health by Purification, I'll put the link below for that. And I'm wishing you all the very best on your healing journey. If you're looking for one-on-one coaching, please use my booking link below. I would love to support you on your journey. Lots of love, dear one.